Okay. I wanted to tell you this before I forget, because this realization hit me out of nowhere and it tied so many things together in my mind. You know that scene in The Matrix, I think it's the first movie, where Neo stands in that room with the architect, and all those TV screens are showing different versions of himself. On some screens he's reacting exactly the same, and on others he's doing something completely different. That scene always stuck with me. And then there's the moment with the Oracle, when she hands him the candy and says, "You've already made the decision. You're just here to figure out why you made it." That line never left me. One day it just clicked. Those two scenes are actually describing how consciousness works, how our consciousness works across dimensions. I suddenly realized there are infinite versions of us, infinite timelines, infinite realities all happening at the same time. There's no such thing as past or future. Everything is happening right now. Every decision we could ever make has already been made in some dimension. So when we ask, do we have free will? The answer is weird. Because in a sense, we've already made every possible choice in every possible version of reality. Each dimension is just a different path branching out from a different decision we've already made. And our consciousness, the awareness inside of us, isn't stuck in one of those paths. It hops around. It moves through them. We slide from one dimension to another without realizing it. We think we're living in one linear timeline, but we're actually jumping, skipping, shifting, entering new branches constantly. We're experiencing the choices we've already made somewhere else. It's like an infinity loop. No beginning, no end, constantly folding back into itself. That's why so many spiritual traditions say God has no beginning and no end. Because consciousness is looping through every version of existence at once. And right now, when I slow down and really feel into it, I can sense that I'm not just living my life. I'm watching it. I'm the viewer. I'm the audience in the theater watching different versions of myself play out on different screens. I can't see all the dimensions at once like Neo with the architect, but I can feel myself move from one to another. I hop into one timeline, watch it unfold, and if I don't like where it's going, I shift, I move, I unconsciously choose a different version, a different path, a different outcome, and that's where free will actually is. Not in the choice itself, because every version of that choice already exists in some dimension, but in choosing which dimension you want to sit in and watch. If you're watching yourself make a choice you don't like, you leave that dimension and slip into one where you made a different choice. You want to see a different outcome. You want to feel a different version of the story, and your consciousness just moves. It doesn't need permission, it doesn't need logic, it doesn't even need awareness, it just shifts. And we're doing this constantly without even knowing it. The free will isn't in making the choice. The free will is in choosing which version of reality you want to experience, which screen you want to watch your life play out on. That's what the Oracle meant when she said, "You've already made the choice. You're just here to figure out why." So that's my theory. That's what hit me. What do you think?